As you can see on that yellow email address, apexdental@fcldental.com, that comes to me. I'm the final say. That email comes directly to me. I check it every single day. So usually my turnaround time is within 24 hours. In addition, what do you need in order to get that waiting period waived? So you will need from the prior carrier proof of name, effective date, and plan design, right? Usually I get two of the three. I get the name and the effective date and no plan, or the name and the plan and no effective date. I respond and say, hey, just send this over to me, and boom, it gets done. And then we move on from there. In addition to just this link, we just recently installed, when you are onboarding a member, they can upload this proof of prior coverage at that time. Not everybody has it at their fingertips. So step one is to upload it. Step two, hey, look, I don't have it right now. You can hit no. Kristen will get into that in a little bit, but you can also send it to this email address. So again, proof of prior coverage, name, effective date, plan design, either via the portal when you enroll or via this email address right here. Again, we can prorate it as well. So if you have any kind of PPO coverage, somebody's coming off a group, or hey, I've been on another competitor's plan, and even some of the MA plans now have enough coverage inside that MA plan. It's not the $300, not all are applicable. We take it on a case-by-case basis. That's usually where we get questions. If you have any, as always, reach out. This, if you guys are the first people to see this right here, we have just launched or about to launch this $1,000 preventative plan, right? So if you just want to get your teeth cleaned, as you can see, it's a 150 plan, no major coverages, but we're selling it for well under $30. Big, big, big in the ACA market. Obviously, no waiting period is needed for that because only the waiting period is only on major services. The $1,000 plan has 0 waiting periods. As mentioned earlier, we want to drive the member into network based on the size of the network that we have. Here's just a simple comparison. This is a PPO plan, so there is in and out of network coverage, but it's a type of PPO plan called a MAC plan, maximum allowable charge. So it's more punitive to go out of network. Yes, you will receive benefit, but going in network is the most critical part. We also do at FCL something called a predetermination of benefits. So what is that? I would encourage you guys to educate the member on going and getting the procedure codes written down prior to specifically any kind of large work done. We'll pre-adjudicate that claim before any work is done, so the member understands what the insurance pays and what their out-of-pocket cost is. In addition, people will change their heart surgeon, as we say all the time, before they change their dentist. Maybe this is the impetus for them to say, you know what, let me try to find an in-network provider because they will not change their provider. Hey, Dr. Mercado's out of network. I got to pay $1,000 if I go get this work done with him. Or if I go to Dr. Oakley, she is in network. I only have to come out of pocket with $500 or whatever those numbers are. This is just an example and a reiteration of going into network. As stated many times, and you'll hear it again, go in network. We are not trying to sell you a product and run away from it. We're trying to educate you so you have a more conscious understanding of the product suite so you can advise the member. So how do we sit in the market? As you can see, Apex is on the right. I think those numbers are wrong. I don't think this is right. But as you can see, the cost comparison, we are going to be more competitive than the others in the market. Here's Aetna and Cigna. I think we just have these flip-flopped is all it is. I'm guessing.
Yeah, I think that top one's supposed to be like 47. I think
yeah. So Imagine this says 47. Well, again, you guys are the first ones to kind of see some of this stuff. So next page, please. Here is NCD. And obviously we look good there. Again, this is 47, not 57. So we're $10 cheaper. So this is an individual product on a group chassis. So what does that mean? It means FCL Dental, we as a carrier wrote this insurance policy to the Association for Better Health. So each one of these members, when they purchase this product, are joining the Association for Better Health. There is no additional cost to join the association. That membership due is already inside the rate. We're just advising you that, hey, they're joining this group when they receive some information from the Association for Better Health. In addition, next page, please. This is an Arizona group. So we wrote the policy to an Arizona group. So as an agent, you're selling an Arizona group, therefore you need the Arizona license. So you need a license in Arizona and whatever state you're selling in. So I live in Texas. I would need an Arizona and Texas if I'm selling in Texas. If I'm selling in multiple states, you'll need Arizona and all of those. It's a very simple process. It's only $135. And Jason's team at Heartland will reimburse you the cost for this $135 non-resident license after you sell 5 policies. Simply print out the receipt, email it over, and submit it simply just like an expense, and they'll reimburse. So 5 policies. Everyone should be able to sell 5 policies of this very quickly.